I want to talk to you today about something that often gets overlooked, and it was brought to light in what I consider the stay at home mom disaster this poor woman is experiencing. Couple of kids, stay at home mom, living a little bit far outside of a city. Husband may or may not be financially controlling, so there's a little bit of an issue there. But he died. And he had no life insurance with 3 kids. Did he even love his family? Did he even love her? And I see this happen all the time. And last week there was somebody in one of the men's group. The wife refused to get life insurance on herself, but expected him to have a policy. Hello. So let's analyze this. If you are the sole breadwinner, you need to have, I agree with Dave Ramsey, 10 times the annual salary on yourself. A good rule of thumb I tell people is every time you have a child, get a $250,000 20-year term policy. Okay, they're inexpensive. And if you've got kids, your wife needs a policy too. Because think about it, let's reverse the roles. His stay-at-home wife dies of an aneurysm. Undiagnosed issue. He has 3 kids, doesn't work remotely. What's he going to do without life insurance? He needs to hire Mary Poppins. So the moment you start having kids, if you didn't already have life insurance, you need to get it. Is my $250,000 per kid policy ideal? Depends on how little or how much your partner's making. But to protect your children, to protect your spouse, you gotta have life insurance. And on both spouses. I don't understand the logic that the woman wouldn't have life insurance on herself. That just blows my mind. And this is something you need to have these conversations with. You need to have wills done. Everyone needs to be able to access the financial stuff. Unless you have had a spouse who's had a spending problem or has buried the family in debt where they need to be not allowed access to the bank accounts. You need to figure out where stuff is or know where it is. So if there is a tragedy and there's a death, that you don't leave them in a jam. So do me a favor. I'm curious. Question down or put down below in the comments on YouTube, what kind of life insurance dollar amounts do you have? And also, please keep in mind, I am not talking about any work-related insurance. That doesn't count because that goes away with the job. I'm talking separate standalone term insurance. Heck, I have separate disability insurance I've had for 20 years. I have always kept my life insurance separate because jobs change, layoffs can happen. So I'm curious, how many kids and how much life insurance do you have? Put it down below, all right? Guys, have a great week.